Thank you for tuning into this video for Genie readings. I'm going to go ahead and do a reading for someone who purchased one of my readings on Etsy. For anyone else who's interested who might see this, you can find me. You can find me on Etsy. I have an Etsy shop. So right now I'm doing a trial method with YouTube videos. We're going to go ahead and focus the camera down here on the table. Shuffle the deck and I'll give you a little background. This person is a Scorpio. They are asking a lot about career. They've studied art. They had 3 questions, and this is a 3 prediction purchase. So what I'm selling are 3 predictions. I do use astrology to kind of help guide me on those predictions, as well as cards and what my Genie will reveal. We're going to go ahead here and do a planetary spread. This is a Scorpio. Scorpios are known to be private, to be extremely loyal. Now, for her questions about her career, she's wondering, would she be a recognized artist? Is her online fashion business going to take off? And will her spoken poetry album be a success in itself? And so I've already consulted my Genie about these questions, and my Genie was no, average. So no, not going to be a recognized artist. Your fashion business will be average, and your spoken poetry album will sell average, just like anyone else's. I will go ahead here and use the pendulum board like I did for the last person. So we may be able to get a different Jinn to tune in on this particular crystal. We are asking about the recognized artist. Now, I do just kind of want to give my opinion here. If you have a desire in your heart, that is God's promise to you that it can manifest. You just have to work hard and believe. So don't let, a psychic reading persuade you. Here, look at this. Yes. So, I come through and I say no. This pendulum board is saying yes. You're going to be a recognized artist. I would still write no on my final reading because I do consult my house Jinn mostly. But, the future is not set. And I work on the premise that it can always be changed. So work hard, believe, trust in God, and what you envision can come true. It's just a matter of having faith and hard work. Now, let's go on and ask the next question about your online fashion business. So we kind of circle it to calibrate. And I want to reset it. Maybe try okay. We're going to go this way. We're asking, how will your online fashion business turn out? I feel like I'm going to get some upsetness, like, here she's doing more time for this Scorpio than she did for me. You're reading, we're just kind of leaning towards yes. I feel like this particular board, and I don't like the way it's looking. It's always leaning towards yes. So it seems to be like the happy board. I wonder if we move it around and, oh, your cards are starting to be revealed. Okay, so the last question is about the spoken poetry album. This is a new technique for me to use the pendulum board. Yeah, and I can see even when I switch the board, it is a yes board. This is a happy board. It's always going to say yes. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Let's go ahead and go through to the 3 predictions. Now, for Scorpio, she's a cusp with Sagittarius. So we have, you know, that individuality there. And that probably is really where she gets a lot of her artistic personality. We are, again, working on Saturn because that's one of the dominant planets coming up in June, July. And this is going to lead to errors for the Scorpio. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Saturn card, which is right here. Oh my God, and we have struggles and hardship. So my prediction is that, and I'm seeing it here, it's going to be about the online business. I mean, my genie had already spoken to me and revealed it as soon as I read the question. You're going to learn things you didn't know. You're going to find errors. And this card, this is responsibility. So you're going to feel a lot of pressures, in particular with your online, the fashion business. Now, we can also know that for Mars, that is really, that's about adventure. It can sometimes cause hostility, often it does, and that's this card right here. We have a balancing act. So there's unexpected changes. You're going to be great at balancing it. I can see as soon as I do this, draw this card and touch it, I mean, you know, I can see you're going to feel awesome as you accomplish so many great things. And yeah, I know you're going to have some errors and you're going to learn some things you didn't expect, but you're going to balance everything really beautifully. I mean, I see you're going to go out with your friends. You're going to say a lot of prayers to Mother Mary. So, prediction number 2, you're going to be very proud of yourself and you're going to be very grateful. Now, the next card that comes up is Jupiter. And this is, again, related to wealth, business. We have rest. So when Jupiter comes into the picture, some of your enemies can sabotage you. I really feel like this has a lot to do with your album. You're just going to let it rest. You're going to let it be out there. You're going to be really busy learning some things about your fashion business. I do see you being pretty social. So that's where you're going to be really have a lot to celebrate, or, you know, be able to feel like you're showing off all the things you've balanced and managed to manifest. And when it comes to, because one of the things that can happen with Mars is that your enemies can come through. So that's with Jupiter. So, oh yeah, and I'm holding the Jupiter card. So when you're looking at Jupiter, that's when your enemies can come through. Now, if we go ahead and we look at Mars, that is the balancing. Mars is the unexpected changes. Mars is the one where you're going into more of the adventures. For Scorpio, it's not going to be a lot of financial gain because of the fact that you also have Jupiter playing a part, but you're not going to have to worry too much about your enemies. You have really good karma that's going to protect you. You are a great person and you've manifested a lot. So I just say keep believing and anything is possible. Thank you so much for letting me do this reading.